It is an honor and a privilege to be in this league. It is an honor. There's not one day that I've walked in this building, any building, where I said, shoot, I got to go to work today. Heck no, I'm working in the National Football League.
That's Indianapolis Colts head coach Shane Steichen getting pretty emotional there. You hear that cracking of his voice, talking about the honor it is to serve the Horseshoe on the Colts' first episode of their Behind the Colts series. And joining me this morning to talk about this off-season documentary is the Vice President of Creative Content and Media for the Colts, Dave Knickerbocker. Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you, Angela. Thanks for having me.
Yes, you're welcome. I know so many people are like me, and we love that documentary style. We want to know more about the people and behind the scenes. Tell me a little bit about how this came to the series came to be, and really the purpose behind this.
Yeah, I think for the last 5 years we've been doing a series called With the Next Pick, which took you behind the scenes into the NFL draft and how our football operations team prepared for it. It's the number one thing we heard from our fans is that was their favorite series. So we got to thinking that perhaps it's time to expand that beyond just the NFL draft into all of our off-season, all of the stuff that goes on with the Colts in the off-season and bringing people behind the scenes. So we will still handle the draft, but we wanted the first episode to kind of come out and we wanted to do a profile on Shane Steichen.
Okay, I'm going to dig into that in a minute, but is it hard or easy to get everybody on board with this? I mean, I asked you, I said, whose idea was this? And you humbly said it was, it was your idea. But is it hard to get people on board with letting cameras in so much to all of that personal side of it? I would guess it's not always super easy to get people to get on board.
Yeah, I mean, we have a whole team that we kind of work on this.
Yeah.
We come up with ideas for what we want the episodes to be, and then we present them. I think the idea is you got to present it in a way where here's what we want to do, here's where we want to be, and here's the end product. Yeah. And I do think that over the past 5 years we've established a lot of trust inside the building.
Good point.
And that helps us kind of achieve these goals.
Yeah, you're not going to make somebody look like something. But again, it's true and it's real. So let's talk about this episode with Shane Steichen. Yeah. He and his wife. We get in. He seems like more of a private person. So what do we see about him and his wife?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think what we wanted to do is I think we all saw Shane coach this year, and we're all kind of blown away with the offensive schemes, and I think everybody agrees that what he was able to do on the field was amazing, and the best is yet to come. We all feel. The one challenge we have is we wanted to know more about him as a person, and to his credit, I mean, he came here, he flew right from the Super Bowl right to Indianapolis and was all of a sudden the head coach, hiring a staff, and you see that kind of in the episode what was going through his mind, and then really sitting down and talking to his wife and talking about their journey. I mean, they were high school sweethearts, but their entire journey here, and I think sometimes we forget that these are human beings and these are people, and this is a married couple going through life together, and through where she's in Philadelphia and they're finishing up school, and Shane's here sleeping on the couch in his office, like filling up his coaching staff and talking to players. The moment that really struck me was when she talked about the first game and the national anthem, and we have that shot of Shane up on the video board, and she's like, she got emotional because that long journey they'd gotten here, and his brother was with her, and he got emotional. I think that's just a really interesting and new part that people don't get to see, is the human element of it.
I want more Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
I believe that's an upcoming segment too.
We do. We have a crew in Florida right now filming with Anthony, so that is coming out probably in the next month and a half or so.
We just got to see him stop on the side of the road and help, and I'm like, I bet you the Colts are like saying that was awesome, but hey, maybe not do that all the time because we want to make sure that you're safe. Did you happen to have a camera crew with him when you did that?
No, we did not. And it's not surprising though, when you, even through the draft process, like our football ops people very prioritize character. So you see these stories of our players going out of their way. It's actually not surprising when you hear how much they talk about football, but also how much they talk about the kind of person they are and what kind of person we want to bring into the building.
Love it. Okay, we're out of time, but we're going to make sure we have all the information on the Colts production when we get to see it. I mean, you guys are 11 Emmy Award winners. Yeah. Where do we see all of this
on
video?
All Colts owned and operated program is our website and all of our social media pages, and the next episode will be out Monday, April 22nd, right before the NFL draft.
Let's go. All right, to learn more again about all of that and each episode, when to tune in, we'll also have it at fox59.com/links. We'll connect you. Jim, I gotta be honest, I didn't know that they were doing this, so now I'm glad that we had him in so we can watch.
Yeah, definitely.